Good afternoon. It's been an hour or so. How are you guys doing? I don't know about you, but I just like being with a lot of people because it feels pretty good. My name is Tom May. And in a minute, I'm going to announce the names of 3 seniors who have earned the first ever scholarship awards from the Skyview Scholarship Fund, and they're $2,000 each. So we're pretty excited about that. Before I announce those, Mr. Meyer was gracious enough to let me explain how the fund came about. So I have to give you a little history of myself. A few of you over the last 4 years may have seen me around. I'm not a teacher. I'm the parent of a student who graduated last year, but I'm like the #1 basketball fan here at the school. So if you've ever been to games and you see some dude about 4 or 5 rows up from the team bench, that's me. And I go to all the games. I even got into a few COVID games thanks to Mr. Meyer. But more of you may have known my daughter, Peyton May. So Peyton graduated last year, and it was her experience here at Skyview that led our family to kind of get involved and create this scholarship fund. We moved here 4 years ago. We looked around at different schools. It came down to Union or Skyview. And man, am I glad we chose Skyview, because now I really dislike Union. I'm just saying. And Squeaky got fouled at the end of the game the other night, and he got no call. We would have won. And I'm sick of Union, just saying that. So we moved here 4 years ago. She started Skyview. It was her and 2,000 strangers, because she didn't know anybody. And I can tell you as a parent, that's terrifying for you and what you think about for your kid, right? You guys don't know that now. The teachers in the room are parents. You get it. I considered sneaking into the school and following her around all day, till one of my friends said it would not make a good impression for her if I was arrested for trespassing. So I didn't do it. And you know, I didn't need to worry, as it turns out, because within days, the school took her in. She met friends, she got engaged in school activities, and over the course of 3 years, some good things happened to her, right? It wasn't always easy, though. But every time she struggled or needed help, the staff or the students just supported her. And when we as parents got involved, every single time we were involved, everything was positive. And she had gone to school a year at a high school up in the Seattle area, and it wasn't always the case. So we just fell in love with the school. And so, like I said, time came, the time flew by. She's going to graduate, and then you know what happened, right? COVID hits. So we still got a graduation at Kiggins where we drove the car through. It was not exciting, but hey, it worked. Peyton decided to defer college for 1 year. And beginning in August, sometime in August, she's going to LA, and she's going to go to USC, which is her dream school. And if you want to know about how you persevere, she got rejected from USC last year. But she reapplied, and she got in this year. So it turned out great. And I tell all of that to you because it just shows I just want you to know how much we love this school. So we're watching, and brings me back to how the scholarship came about. So we're watching this senior awards last year virtually, and we're watching all the department awards and the different things, and the Trey Foote Scholarship, which is going to be announced in just a minute, and the Citizenship Award. But we were thinking, where's the rest of the money that goes to the Skyview seniors? And so the more we talked about it, we wanted to do something to support seniors with money that was specific to Skyview seniors and not just a scholarship that kids across the whole county or country could apply for. So I talked to Principal Meyer, and out of several discussions, and before we knew it, he had an idea that we could partner with the Booster Club, and they're a nonprofit status, which is important. So before you know it, we were a committee under the umbrella of the Booster Club, and we were able to raise $6,000. We think we're going to give away $12,000 next year. If you want to help, I have cards that you can take home to your parents, and it has all the information here about how your parents could donate a few dollars. We'll take anything, right? No amount is too small. So we've got those awards to give out, and we're really excited about it. So here's the 3 winners that I'm going to announce. And by the way, for each of these awards, the students were asked to write an essay talking about what Skyview meant for them and how the Skyview community impacted them. So, and when we read these scholarships, I had convinced is a better word, to some of my friends to be on the committee. And when we read these, we were blown away. It's just truly amazing. We wish we had money for everybody when we didn't. The first award is for an outstanding student focusing on a professional or technical training track. And I can tell you the recommendation letter that came from a staff member here at Skyview for this student, I would wish someone would think that highly of me. I mean, it was amazing. So the award goes to Sequoia Rapley. And by the way, there's a plaque, an award letter, so all kinds of things, and an explanation about how you can get your money paid. The second scholarship award is for the outstanding student in the arts, and that means any of the arts classes, be it, choir, band, orchestra, photography, anything that qualified at all. And the winner in that is Molly Flynn. And then the last scholarship is what we originally started with, this idea that we would do a small scholarship for a student who had transferred in like Peyton and found some success. So again, in reading those were touching to me because I saw some of the same circumstances that had impacted Peyton. So I'm really excited. The award goes to Sam Shin. So again, I would just say that if you had the kind of experience here at Skyview that makes you love this school, you can explain to your parents they should support us a little bit, and we can grow this scholarship even bigger. Now, I would like to introduce Leah and Jim Foote with the Trey Foote Scholarship Award.